For the first time in 2024, we have Friday night hoops here at West Perry High School. As tonight, we have a big Mid-Penn Colonial Division matchup between the West Perry Mustangs and the James Buchanan Rockets. This is West Perry Basketball. Hello everyone watching on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Perry Athletics, here for what should be an exciting contest to these two teams in the bottom of the Colonial Division standings. Both teams are 0-5 in the division. West Perry overall 2 wins and 9 losses. For James Buchanan, 1 win and 11 losses so far this season. Here we go with our public address announcer, Brent Anderson, to announce our starting lineups.
Versus your West Perry Mustangs. Tonight's assigned officials are Kevin Bremer and Robert Dorello. Now let's meet tonight's starters. First for James Buchanan, head coach Matt Piper, assistant coach Jake Harris. Here's the starting lineup for the Rockets. At guard, a 6'1" junior, number 22, Drew Krause. At guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 21, Jaden Renier. At forward, a 5'11" junior, number 11, Jim Bell. At guard, a 5'8" freshman, number 10, Avery Hoskins. And at forward, a 6'1" junior, number 5, James Miller. The Rockets are James Buchanan. And now, here's the starting lineup for your Mustangs, led by head coach Tom Spee and assistant coach Brian Whitfield. He's starting at guard. He's a 5'11" freshman, number 2, Casey Such. He's starting at guard. He's a 5'9" junior, number 10, Mason Centro. He's starting at guard. He's a 5'10" junior, number 21, Michael Weaver. He's starting at forward. He's a 6'2" junior, number 22, Braden Keeper. And starting at forward, he's 6'4", he's a sophomore, number 25, Hayden Krugel. Go West Perry Mustangs.
We are set and getting set to roll for West Perry versus James Buchanan. West Perry is coming off a tough loss to start the 2024 portion of the season, a 45-22 win for the Northern Polar Bears on their home court against the Mustangs this past Tuesday. For James Buchanan, they're also coming off a rough note to start 2024. A loss at home this past Wednesday against Shippensburg. Final score was 60-48 against the Shippensburg Greyhounds. That was actually Shippensburg's first win of the season, even this past Wednesday for the Shippensburg Greyhounds at James Buchanan. The starting five here for both teams. For James Buchanan, number 5 is Jake Miller. Number 10 is Avery Hoffeditz. Number 11 is Jim Bell. Number 21 is Jaden Rainier. Drew Krause is wearing number 22. That's the starting five. James Buchanan's in the green. West Prairie's in the white. We are underway. Here's the starting five for the West Prairie Mustangs. Casey Such wearing number 2. Mason Stano wearing number 10. Michael Weaver is wearing number 21. Brandon McKeever wearing number 22. And Caden Kriebel is wearing number 25. I know it can't be very confusing when you got two schools here repping green and white. So James Buchanan's in the green. West Prairie is in the white uniforms. They are underway here. Over here now to Drew Krause. Krause looking for an inbound pass by Caden Kriebel right there to poke it free. And now here come the Mustangs. Just getting started here at West Prairie High School with Friday Night Hoops for the first time in 2024. Happy New Year, everybody, from the offense here at West Prairie High School. And here is Casey Such. West Prairie with 2 wins on the year so far. They start off the year with a big win on the road at Topahawken, and then stopping a 7-game losing streak against Susquehanna in the Perry County semifinal before losing to Greenwood in the Perry County championship game. For James Buchanan, only 1 win so far. That was back in the 3rd game of the year. It was on the road at Southern Fulton, where James Buchanan went on top 68-58. And pass here to Michael Weaver, back to Sano, all the way over to Caden Kriebel. Now over to Casey Such. Casey Such, a freshman for the Mustangs, leading the team in all categories. Good shooter is Casey Such, the freshman, shooting 31% field goal percentage. It's also good from three-point range, 31% three-point shooter. And there's what I'm talking about. Casey Such getting the first 3 points of the game. And now right back at it. Nice 3-point shot for Drew Krause. And just like that, we are not up at 3 apiece. Outlate did not last long at all for the Mustangs. And now a shot will not go, and it's an offensive foul. Or excuse me, a travel was called on Brayden McKeever. And now pass intercepted by McKeever. Here is Such. Such lays one up. No good. Pop tie by McKeever. And trying to get a hold of it. It's going to be a jump ball. And West Prairie will have possession. Nice job for Casey Such to stick, or excuse me, Brayden McKeever to stick with it. Kriebel and Sano, perimeter 3-point shot, no good. Mason Sano getting his own rebound, and he takes another shot, and it's hard here, and straightaway shot there, good for Jake Miller. And Chase Buchanan, that's their first lead of the night. We could be witnessing a high-scoring game as these defenses have struggled in the first half of the season. And here we go with Such. Such was looking for Kriebel, and that ball wasn't tipped. That will be James Buchanan ball. Coming in now for the West Prairie Mustangs. And quick actually no substitution. Actually, Michael Weaver is staying in. All right, take it back. There was a substitution there as Hayden Fleischer is in now for the West Prairie Mustangs. a look and take a fake shot, then lace one up from the corner is Jim Bell. James Buchanan now on a 7-0 run. And that's going to be a kick ball. I believe Drew Kraus was looking down the middle for Fisher McKee. Or excuse me, number 10, Avery Hoffenditz. You hear the West Perry cheerleaders making noise here. First time seeing them in 2024. And last shot deflected, rebounded by Fleischer. Michael Weaver, he's a three-point corner specialist, but he misses that time. Michael Weaver can be very dangerous from the three-point corner shot. And here's a long three-point shot, and golden for Jake Miller, and now West Prairie calls a timeout. 10-0 run for the James Buchanan Rockets after Casey Such hit the first three-pointer of the game for her first 3 points, but it's been all James Buchanan ever since. 3:46 to go. It's a full timeout for the Mustangs. So we'll take a quick break. The James Buchanan Rockets exploding after being behind 3-0. They had a very quick three-point shot from Drew Kraus. Tied it up very quickly. And it's been all James Buchanan ever since. A 10-0 run for the James Buchanan Rockets. Here's Such over to Sando. This is Sando, son of head coach Jeff Sando, who's the head baseball coach here at West Perry. Jeff Sando looking on, and Michael Weaver. There's a three-point shot from the corner we've been looking for. As Michael Weaver has been very clutch now. Pass back, intercepted by Sando. Sando laced one up and gets two. And just like that, West Perry is right back in it. Only one foul so far in the first quarter. That was on West Prairie's Casey Such. And now we're going to have a second foul on the Mustangs. It is not a shooting foul. Foul is going to be on Braden McKeever. A lot of James Buchanan fans making a decent trip to be here tonight. There's the good shot, but doesn't go in for Jaden Rainier. Here's Casey Such, back to Such from McKeever. No doubt that James Buchanan's now looking at Michael Weaver. Weaver, corner three, in and out that time. Offensive rebound for Fleischer. Casey Such, perimeter shot. And the Mustangs retake the lead with that three-point perimeter shot from Casey Such. Such, that's his second 3-point successfully made from that spot. And now West Prairie on one of their own 8-0 run. And then a foul and the basket count for Jim Bell. And Jim Bell has an opportunity at a three-point play. Second foul was on McKeever. Could be in for a wild ride here, ladies and gentlemen. The N1 is no good. And now looking for a quick run, and there's the N1. Back and forth we go. Shot and the foul. Basket counts for Michael Weaver. First foul of the game on Jason Cannon is on Avery Hoffenditz. And now Michael Weaver for the end one. And that one is no good. So back and forth we go. And now James Buchanan with it. This is a really good looking shot and just overpowers it. It's Drew Krause and then right back at it. There he is again. And Jake Miller. Jake Miller getting two more. And now a timeout called by James Buchanan. It's a 30-second timeout this time for James Buchanan. And back and forth we go here in the first quarter. West Perry, they got 2 wins on the year so far. Both were on the road, so West Perry will be looking for their first win at home this season here tonight. A minute 52 to go here in the first quarter. A wild first quarter here. You're going to be in for a wild ride here, especially when both of these teams, they're both 0-5 in the Mid-Penn Cornelio division. So one of these two teams is going to get their first win in that division tonight. The question is, will it be the West Prairie Mustangs? Will it be the James Buchanan Rockets? We'll find out. Yeah, about less than 2 hours. Here's Casey Such. Such fighting Mason Sound. Sound going down. And here is Brandon McKeever now. Good passing around here. Jackson Bauer, who just came in, fighting Casey Such. Good passing around, but better defense on the Rockets. There's Jackson Bauer. And there's a push. It's not a shooting foul. And foul will be on James Buchanan's Jim Bell. Jim Bell's first personal foul. As we are about to approach the final minute of a crazy first quarter. There's Casey Such. Such got to go for the foul stripe, and there's got to be a foul. A late foul call, I believe, and Casey Such got to go to the free throw line, shooting 2. Foul was on Jake Miller for his first. Such going for 2. Such thinks in the first. Casey Such, the best free throw shooter on the West Prairie team. 21 for 36 now. 57% free throw shooter. And he sinks them both. Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter. Casey Such for West Prairie retaking the lead for the Mustangs. And wide open look at a high pass. Goes way too high and into the stands. And West Prairie with the ball. With 47 seconds left to go. Great heavy pressure defense here for James Buchanan. Haven't seen this as of late here. And now Tom Smee, the head coach for West Prairie, realizes that. And he'll call a timeout here with 37.1 seconds to go. And just a crazy ride here. Crazy first quarter, 15-14 here for the West Prairie Mustangs. As you can see it up on your screen, it was just a 30-second timeout because Tom Smee wanted to make sure that West Prairie knows what to do when it comes to this tight full court pressure defense. And here is Casey Such being defended well by Devin Majors, who just came in for James Buchanan. After a timeout, and now here's a takeaway here for James Buchanan, and 2 points there for number 3, Ty Grove. A couple of substitutions made after that timeout for James Buchanan. As Ty Grove gives James Buchanan the lead right back. And now a foul is going to be called on Devin Majors. 4 fouls on James Buchanan in this first quarter. And now here is Sando. Sando looking up on the clock. See how much time he has left. And this ball is batted down. James Buchanan retakes it. Half-court shot. Too high. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Wild one. 16-15 for the James Buchanan Rockets. We'll be back in less than a minute for the start of the second quarter. You are watching West Prairie Boys Basketball against the James Buchanan Rockets exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. We'll be right back in less than a minute for the start of the second quarter. We are back here now for the start of the second quarter. Here's a good time for our West Prairie Athletic Department trivia question of the game. Since West Prairie has 2 wins on the year and James Buchanan has 1 win so far this season, our trivia question involves how many teams in District 3 have 0 wins as of right now. So that's your question. How many teams in District 3 boys basketball currently have 0 wins with a minimum of 10 games? We'll have the answer for you coming up at the halftime report. How many teams in District 3 boys basketball currently have 0 wins with a minimum of 10 games? There's a 2-point shot good for Jaden Rainier. And it's now a 3-point game. And now a quick takeaway. Ty Grove getting 2 more. It's getting now up to a 5-point lead, a 4-0 run early on. Here's Casey Such, and Such traveled. A wild first quarter for both of these teams, 16-15. James Buchanan now up by 5. And now a long 3-point shot, no good. And almost hung on there by Sando. And now a takeaway, and that ball dribbles around, no good. Goes around the rim, no good on the shot there for Drew Krause. There's Mason Sando. Definitely better on defense this time around for the James Buchanan Rockets. Going on a full court pressure system here. And now this ball is tipped out of bounds. Ty Grove tried to get a hand on it, and he did, but tipped out of bounds. Good look around here for Casey Such, but his shot gets blocked and taken away by the Rockets. And try to keep it a nice job. Avery Hoffman's able to hang on. Now here is Nate Towns, who just came in for the Rockets here in the second quarter. And almost an opportunity there for Michael Weaver to get the ball away. And now a backwards pass here. This is Devin Majors. Devin Majors going over to the corner and perimeter and driving in, and 2-point shot, no good for Krause. Defense ready to bring pressure here. Ever since West Prairie moved to the Mid-Penn Colonial Division, James Buchanan has won 4 out of 6. In each of the last 2 seasons, West Prairie and James Buchanan split 2 games in each of the last 2 seasons. And now here's a shot, and that is good for Drew Krause. Tonight, West Prairie girls basketball is at James Buchanan. Hoping to get some scoring updates from them. That's that rolls on, and now there's a good shot for Braden McKeever, getting his first 2 points of the game. I believe that was a turnover, so Westbury has the ball. Now, nice pass from McKeever to find Sano. Sano having trouble hanging on. And here's Casey Such. There's Sano. And there was a foul there on Ty Grove. Chase Buchanan bench making noise for their defense. Casey Such, perimeter 3, nailed 2, but he doesn't get this one in. And out of bounds, and Chase Buchanan possession. Good effort there for Braden McKeever to strip that ball away. Now wide open look, and the layup no good. McKeever with the rebound. Earlier today in the junior varsity game, the James Buchanan Rockets beat the Mustangs by a score of 47-35. And now a shot and a foul. 2 free throws coming up here for Casey Such. Casey Such 2 for 2 today. Foul was the second on Jake Miller. And Such first free throw in the second quarter is good. Substitution coming in now for the Rockets as Jim Bell is coming back in. And now Casey Such is 4 for 4. And if you're looking to foul somebody on the West Prairie team and force 2 free throws, you do not want to foul Casey Such because he has been good. A 58% free throw shooter for the Mustangs today, or this season. The freshman playing all the categories pretty much for the West Prairie Mustangs. Casey Such definitely with a bright future here at West Prairie. And now here's Mason Sano over to McKeever. West Prairie has a chance to tie this game with a three-pointer. Chance game was up by 5 in the first minute of the second quarter. Now the Mustangs are trying to come back. This will tie it for Sano, no good. Just a bit short for Mason Sano. That ball was tipped and kept in by the Rockets. And now Sano reaching in. And Sano is a little slow to get up. We can see West Prairie Athletic Trainer Zach Worry standing up and sure that Sano is all right. And now, Sano is going to go out of the game now. For now. Zach Worry is going to take a look at him. Mason Sano landed out hard on the court. Still, James Buchanan ball. The last foul was on Michael Weaver. Jackson Bowers in now for Mason Sano, and Bowers got to come at a foul right here. Both teams have with 2 fouls in the second quarter. And here's a long three-point shot, just off target by a hair of Jake Miller. Michael Weaver trying to pass it down, and ball is intercepted and picked up by Jim Bell. And now a jump ball will be West Prairie ball. pass. Great defensive shown by James Buchanan. James Buchanan up by 3. Very good defensive second quarter for both teams. And that shot no good for Drew Krause. And now we're going to have a hold. Foul is on Jake Miller for his third. Team's third of the second quarter. So already 3 fouls on Jake Miller. Miller had 7 points in the first quarter. And he's been kept quiet here in the second. Nice shot for Casey Such to get away, and he was looking for Bauer, and that ball is taken away by the Rockets, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Chase King. Casey Such didn't look very happy after that. And now 2 free throws coming up. Casey Such committing his second foul on the block. And Nate Towns going to a free throw line for the first time today. Nate Towns in and out on the first free throw attempt. James Buchanan's coming off a tough loss this past Wednesday against Shippensburg. Final score was 60-48. That was Shippensburg's first win of the season. And now Nate Towns going to town on the second free throw and sinks it in. Yeah, pun intended right there. And now a pass and easily intercepted by Towns. Nate Towns doing it all right now, but now he's losing the ball, and James Buchanan tried to call a timeout, but it was too late, as it will be a jump ball and it will be West Perry ball. And you can see James Buchanan head coach Matt Piper trying to call a timeout, but it was too late. Nice thing about pass, but Kiever trying to lay one up. It was 5-on-1 there on that shot. Almost went in, too. And now a hard landing here. Nice, number 10, Ifri Hoffenditz draws a foul. He took a rough landing there. It's not a shooting foul, however. Second foul on Michael Weaver. We got 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Coming up on the West Prairie Athletic part of halftime report, what we have seen so far this week for West Prairie Athletics in our first week of 2024. We'll have our answer to our trivia question of the game, our first half stats. And what is this now? This looks like a timeout has been called, but it's not. Third foul was on Braden McKeever. And first free throw for Drew Krause is no good. Drew Krause going to a free throw line for the first time today. This is the first. This is more strategy there for Matt Piper to bring all of his guys over for a quick timeout while these free throws were happening. And second free throw for Krause is good. Less than 2 minutes to go. Back to a 5-point lead for the Rockets. Pushing foul is called. Foul is on Drew Krause. That's his first. Team's fourth of the. And now a high shot and a foul, and that's going to send West Prairie Mustangs to a free throw line. Specifically, Mason Sando, who just came back in. Foul was on Jim Bell. His second. And first free throw of the day for Mason Sando is good. Substitution coming in now for the Rockets as Ty Grove is coming back in for Jim Bell. Second free throw for Sando, in and out, and no good. Rebounded by the Rockets. And Now backwards pass to Grove. And nice job right in the middle. And better off just letting that go. But it's a foul called. That was going to be on Hayden Fleischer for his first. And now Nate Towns going to a free throw line shooting 2 again. And first free throw is no good for Towns. Cheerleaders for West Prairie making some noise, and Towns hits the second. Desperation shot, Michael Weaver, 3-point quarter shot off the top of the backboard, but rebounded by the Mustangs. Here is Stano. And now triple coverage, no foul was called. West Prairie fans were waiting for it. And now reaching foul, pushing foul is called. As Casey Sanchez got to go to a free throw line because now both teams are in the bonus. 5 fouls on each team in the second quarter. Second foul on Avery Hoffenditz. And Casey Such going to keep the streak going. He's 4 for 4 from the free throw line today. And first one doesn't go in for him. Not a high-scoring second quarter at all for both of these teams. Another good defense so far. Second free throw is short for Such. And 5 seconds ticked off the clock there for some reason. So, minute 10 seconds, 70 seconds to go. Out of bounds, and West Prairie has the ball. Nice job with Casey Such. Mason Santa working well together. Oh, well done. Casey Such gets 2. And now West Prairie trying to build up on the defensive pressure. And now wide open look for 3 off the corner, no good. And offensive rebound, and that will be good for Nate Towns. His first made field goal today for 2. Final minute here in the second quarter. Halftime report coming up as Jackson Bauer gets his first 2 points of the game. Back to a 3-point game. West Prairie trying to at least tie this game up, and backwards pass kept inside the half. And now up. A shot no good. Rebounded by Mason Sando. West Prairie has a chance to tie it here. And Casey Such, perimeter 3, no good, off the mark just by a hair. And now Jason Kerr with one last shot attempt. And there was a foul. Foul is on Mason Sano. That's a shooting foul. Two free throws coming up here for Drew Krause. And first free throw for Krause is good. .7 seconds to go here. And Krause hits them both. Long pass and wide open on the buzzer. Got it. What a fantastic pass to find Michael Weaver all by himself, getting 2 points in the final 3 seconds and makes it a 3-point game at halftime. What a game we have here, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached halftime here at West Prairie High School. The James Buchanan Rockets lead 29-26. You are watching the West Prairie boys basketball against the James Buchanan Rockets exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. And we'll be back in less than a minute for the halftime report here at West Prairie High School. We are back here for the West Prairie Athletic Department halftime report. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, the James Buchanan Rockets lead by 3, 29-26. As we are compiling the first half stats for both teams. And so, after the first quarter, it was 16-15 for the James Buchanan Rockets, and then James Buchanan outscoring the Mustangs 13-11 in the second quarter. Thus, our 29-26 score at halftime. And here's our first half stats for both teams. First for the West Prairie Mustangs, 2 points for Jackson Bauer. Brandon McKeever with 2 points. Mason Sano with 3 points. 1 for 2 from the free throw line is Mason Sano. 7 points for Michael Weaver. And leading the way for the West Prairie Mustangs, 12 points for Casey Such. Casey Such had himself a big first half. Went 4 for 6 from the free throw line. He made his first 4 and missing his last 2. And fouls here for West Prairie, 2 on Casey Such, 1 on Mason Sano, 1 on Jackson Bauer, 1 on him Fleischer, 2 on Michael Weaver, and 3 fouls on Brandon McKeever. But terrific pass from Mason Sano on the inbound pass to find Brandon McKeever all by himself, Michael Weaver all by himself on the other side of the court to get a last second shot in for Michael Weaver and the Mustangs to make a 3-point game. Here is the first half stats for the James Buchanan Rockets. 2 points for Jaden Rainier, 4 points each for Ty Grove, Jim Bell, and Nate Towns. 7 points for Jake Miller, and Drew Krause leads the way with 8 points for the James Buchanan Rockets. Ready, a back and forth game here. We knew this would be an exciting one because both these teams are looking for their first win in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division. Both teams are 0-5 in that division. And Shippensburg just got their first win in that division last Wednesday at James Buchanan. It was a 60-48 final. And that will be West Prairie's next opponent. West Prairie will be here at home next Tuesday when they take on the Shippensburg Greyhounds. I always remember talking to head coach for West Prairie, Tom Smee. He said that he really does believe that Shippensburg can be beat, and he thinks that the West Prairie Mustangs can definitely beat them. It's definitely possible. I mean, Shippensburg, like, they used to be a powerhouse in District 3. Now they lost most of their starters. Now they only have 1 returning starter from last year, so it'll be exciting to see West Prairie taking on Shippensburg next Tuesday, which will be my first broadcast when I turn after I turn 30 years old. By the way, my 30th birthday is on Monday, so that would be my next broadcast. Actually, we have a doubleheader next Tuesday for our next broadcast. We'll have bocce ball here at 3:15 against Halifax, followed by West Prairie boys basketball against Shippensburg at 7:30. That will be our next broadcast here on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel after tonight. Here's our answer to our West Prairie Athletic Department trivia question of the game. Since West Prairie has 2 wins, James Buchanan has 1 win. How many teams in District 3 have 0 wins with a minimum of 10 games? The answer, only 3 teams. Christian School of York, Upper Dauphin, and Lebanon. Each have an 0-10 record to start the year. So, hey, I know 2 wins is not pretty and 1 win is definitely not pretty, but hey, it could be worse. Just ask Christian School of York, Upper Dauphin, and Lebanon. I'm sure they fight hard, sure, but they just have they have really tough competition in all 3 of the schools who are winners right now. But so does West Prairie and James Buchanan. Like, they face the same teams as everyone else. West Prairie has 2 wins. 1 against Topahawken. That was the season opener for the Mustangs, 49-46 there. And then in the Perry County Tournament semifinals, the West Prairie Mustangs dominated against the Susquehanna Blackhawks at Susquehanna, 41-19. That was a Perry County Tournament semifinal. And for James Buchanan, their only win was in their 3rd game of the year on the road at Southern Fulton. But we have a very exciting second half coming up here. And we had a pretty exciting week, our first week of 2024. On Tuesday, we had West Prairie girls basketball taking on Northern, and the Northern Polar Bears went on to win in that one by a score of 54-20. The Northern Polar Bears currently undefeated in girls basketball at 10-0. West Prairie girls basketball team is at James Buchanan tonight. Playing wrestling doubleheader for West Prairie girls and West Prairie boys wrestling. All start with West Prairie girls taking on the Shippensburg Greyhounds. And the Mustangs were victorious over the Greyhounds. Final score was 27-12. And then after that, the West Prairie boys wrestling and Mustangs getting a big win over the Shippensburg Greyhounds. Final score was 57-10. And very exciting night for West Prairie wrestling last night. West Prairie wrestling was supposed to be at Chambersburg tomorrow, but due to the pending snowstorm we're having here tomorrow, that match has now been postponed to January 20th. That's a Saturday, and that'll be West Prairie wrestling at Chambersburg, a big match there at Chambersburg now in 2 weeks from tomorrow. Now our next broadcast here will be next Tuesday, my first broadcast as a 30-year-old, as we'll have West Prairie Bocce Ball taking on Halifax at 3:15, followed by West Prairie Boys Basketball taking on Shippensburg at 7:30. James Buchanan will return home next Tuesday to take on the Big Spring Bulldogs at 8 o'clock Tuesday night. James Buchanan, the first to come out here for the halftime shoot-around, and now the West Prairie Mustangs coming back out. We'll be back in about 2 minutes for the start of the second half. This concludes our West Prairie Athletic Park halftime report, and we'll be back in 2 minutes for the start of the second half. James Buchanan leads 29-26. You are watching West Prairie Boys Basketball against the James Buchanan Rockets, exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. We'll be back in less than 2 minutes for the start of the second half. We are back here getting set for the start of the third quarter. What a wild ride we have seen in the first 16 minutes. And it's a 3-point lead for James Buchanan. Happy New Year from everyone, from all of us here at West Prairie High School. A big first week of 2024 for West Prairie Athletics. And now, one second half yet to go. In our first week, first of 52 weeks in 2024. They're in for a wild one, ladies and gentlemen. James Buchanan getting the ball first to start the second half, and we're underway. It will be very interesting to hear what was said from the head coaches for both teams during the halftime locker room. Tom Smee for West Prairie, Matt Piper for James Buchanan. Definitely got Bill on the defense a little bit if you're the West Prairie Mustangs. And James Buchanan just keep getting these shots, and eventually they're going to start going in. And also a key to the victory right here for both of these teams. And now, ball poked out of balance by Caden Kriebel. One of these two teams is going to get their first win in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division tonight. And now, there's Casey Such over to Brandon McKeever. Brandon McKeever, a great great baseball player here too, as well as Mason Sano and Michael Weaver. Here we go, and there's a shot, and no foul. Rebound by Ken Kriebel. Kriebel will reverse layup, and now a jump ball is going to be called West Perry ball. He's now firing Such over to McKeever. Here's Michael Weaver. Weaver going to Sano on the flip. James Buchanan bench making noise all night long. And now here's Weaver. And now that ball tipped out of bounds and tried to keep it with Sano, but he couldn't get out of the way. And now it's an easy lane and 2 points for Jake Miller. Miller now has 9 points. Good defense once again here for James Buchanan. And now here's Such. Casey Such going over to McKeever. Over to Kriebel. Ken Kriebel only has 1 3-point attempt so far this season, and he missed. Ken Kriebel not a 3-point shooter. No, he doesn't even try for it, but that's all right as long as he gets the offensive rebounds. And that pass intended for Mason Sano goes out of reach. As a turnover here, James Buchanan will take over. The NFL regular season finale starts tomorrow, and now James Buchanan's going to call a timeout. The NFL regular season finale, 2 games tomorrow with high playoff implications. The Pittsburgh Steelers need a win tomorrow at Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium against the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore is resting everybody because they already crunched them, the number 1 seed in the AFC. So Pittsburgh needs a win tomorrow, and then they need either the Jacksonville Jaguars to lose to the Tennessee Titans or have the Buffalo Bills lose to Miami on the Sunday night game. If either one of those happens and Pittsburgh wins tomorrow, then Pittsburgh is in the playoffs. You also got the Houston Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. A huge playoff implication there for both of those teams. I believe that is win and you're in for tomorrow night. And I hope everyone enjoys the pending snow that we're expected to get tomorrow. You never really know with Pennsylvania when it comes to stuff like this. With the white stuff coming down, you never really know how much we're going to get. Like, I've been seeing changing patterns all over this week, including today. Here's a shot and a foul, and that will go in. Counted for Drew Krause. Krause now in double digits with 10 points. Foul was on Michael Weaver for his 3rd. Team's first up for the second half. Drew Krause looking for the end one. He nails it. Nice roll here, and the pass was about to be taken away, but it won't matter as Mason Sano draws the walk. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in on the West Prairie Athletic Department YouTube channel. My name is Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Prairie Athletics. Wide open look and 3-point corner shot, no good for Miller. And now perimeter shot for 3, no good this time for Reiner. Rainier, excuse me. And was an offensive foul. Foul is on Jake Miller. That's his 4th personal foul. Now Miller's going to have to go back to the bench. Once again, great defensive pressure here. And the time runs out to get past the half-court line. Fantastic job for the James Buchanan Rockets to put on the heavy pressure defense on the Mustangs. For time to run out, that's a 5-second violation on the Mustangs. Unable to get back over half court in time. And that shot will go in. Goes in for Jim Bell. And now the Rockets with their largest lead of the game is 10-point lead. And now Casey Such try to go under the basket and out of bounds. It will stay with the Mustangs, however. Last touch by Jaden Rainier. And now a quick pass inbound and 2 points here. First 2 points for Hayden Frazier. Very quickly, we are halfway through the 3rd quarter. And now 3-point corner shot, good. Jaden Rainier getting his first 3-pointer of the game. Now extending to an 11-point game. For West Perry, this is their first of 3 straight home games for the Mustangs. They'll take on Shippensburg in their next game on Tuesday. And here is Michael Weaver over to Jackson Bauer. And 3-point shot for Casey Such, no good. And now here's a shot, and that is good for Frazier. Frazier back-to-back baskets. Now can the West Prairie defense try to make a stop here. And now there's no shot. And the official just said that the ball landed out of bounds right outside the baseline. James Buchanan not happy with that call, but it's a turnover nonetheless. Mason Sell with a nice screen. Casey Such lays one up, and he'll draw the foul. And Casey Such going to the line, shooting 2. Casey Such with 12 points in the first half. Second foul on Drew Krause. And Such makes it in the first. Okay, Such second free throw, also good. And now West Prairie calls a timeout. 2:41 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And back and forth we go again. A 7-point lead for James Buchanan. Full timeout here for the Mustangs. We'll be right back. Back here after a West Prairie timeout is James Buchanan ball. Casey Such going 2 for 2 from the free throw line just now. He now has 14 points. Making himself 6 for 8 from the free throw line here tonight. Have you ever thought of becoming a PIAA official? You ever thought of becoming a referee for basketball? Now's your opportunity. Go to PIAA.org to find out how you can become a PIAA official. Again, that is PIAA.org. And there is a holding call here on the Mustangs, specifically on Casey Such, and that's going to be his third foul. Now Brandon McKeever coming back in for the Mustangs, and here's a shot, and no good that time for Jim Bell. Offensive rebound, however, and a blocking foul is going to be called. Casey Such caught on his fourth foul. That's definitely one play you cannot afford to foul out if you're the West Prairie Mustangs. Casey Such now going to the bench. And coming in is Jackson Bauer. And Brandon McKeever trying to get that ball away. A 3-point shot just a bit short. And here's the foul, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up for Nate Towns. Nate Towns was 2 for 4 from the free throw line in the second quarter. He's making his third and fourth trip to the free throw line tonight. That's 4 fouls now on Braden McKeever. And first free throw for Nate Towns is good. Second free throw, rolls around and rolls in for Nate Towns. Final 2 minutes here of the third quarter, and it's been mostly James Buchanan here in the last 7 minutes. And now there's a good run and 2 points for Hayden Fleischer. Hayden Fleischer had himself a good third quarter. That's now 6 points for him. And offensive foul is called. That's the first foul on Nate Towns. Drawing the foul. I don't know what the foul was. So now the Mustangs get the big defensive stop that they were looking for. See if they can cash in. Down by 7. Now here is Weaver over to Sano. Over to Jackson Bauer from the corner. Here is Sano. And now Sano trying to get up, but he lost control. Maintained by Rainier. Rainier always had trouble with it himself. And now James Buchanan regroups. Foul that up the third quarter. James Buchanan was up by 12 in the third quarter. They're going to get that lead back. 3-point shot, no good for Krause. And now it's jump ball. It'll be JB ball. .3 seconds to go. The Rockets looking for one last stop here, and there's going to be a reaching foul on Micah Weaver. That's his 4th. So now you got 3 Mustangs with 4 personal fouls. Casey Such, Micah Weaver, and Braden McKeever. All 3 of them being starters. And now you got Avery Huffenditz going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Huffenditz sinks in the first for his first point of the game. Substitution coming in for Weaver. And it's number 14, Tyler Sokolowski, coming in here for the first time today. Second free throw is good for Huffenditz. No foul. Foul was on Drew Krause for his third. Mason Sal has to hurry. He gets there in time. See some kids from the West Prairie Middle School boys basketball team here tonight. And now Mason Sal going to the line for shooting 2 for the second time today. Second foul on Nate Towns. And first free throw, money for Mason Sano. Sano, second free throw, also money. Sano is now 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Got last 10 seconds. Now this ball stripped away by Sano. Sano has a clear lane and a hard foul. And West Prairie fans are looking for a technical foul. And it's not a technical foul, but Mason Sano is going to the line shooting 2 here again. First foul on Jaden Radier. And Sano hits the next one. And second free throw also good for Sano. 5 seconds here in the third quarter. West Prairie's right back in it. And now a last second shot and no good. And the shot will not go off in time for Jaden Ranier. As we are down to a 5-point ball game heading into the final 8 minutes. You are watching West Prairie boys basketball against the James Buchanan Rockets exclusively on the West Prairie Athletic Partner YouTube channel. We'll be back for the fourth and final quarter with James Buchanan Rockets up by 5. What a game here we have, ladies and gentlemen. For West Prairie, they were down 1 point in the first quarter. Then they were down by 3 at the half. And now Chase Buchanan up by 5, heading into the fourth and final quarter. One of these two teams has got to win their first game this season in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. Chase Buchanan with 1 win so far. That was at Southern Fulton. And West Prairie with 2 wins on the year. And now wide up below, Kane Kriebel, a second chance effort, and he'll draw the foul and the basket. Kane Kriebel getting his first 2 points of the game. And now has a chance for a 3-point play. It looked like he was going to get 2 at first, but then he gets a second chance. And the end one is no good for Kriebel. Back to a 3-point game. The West Prairie Mustangs haven't let this game since they were up 3-0 in the first quarter. And now this ball batted down. Santa with a clear lane of foul. And now West Prairie fans are really looking for a technical foul. Mason Sale storms back up. West Prairie fans are asking for a technical foul. That's the second time that could have been called on Sano. But no, it's going to be 2 free throws for Mason Sando. Foul was on Devin Majors for his second. So, discussion at the scores table here. And in fact, the foul was actually on Ty Grove for his second. So, first free throw is no good. Yeah, I feel with the Westbury fans here, like they sound two hard fouls where they had a clear lane and getting fouled. They probably could be technical fouls, but they haven't been called. And Sano sinks in the second. We are back to a 2-point game here at Westbury High School with 7:28 to go. Substitution coming in now for James Buchanan as Jake Miller is back in. And now that ball almost taken away. The Mustangs are trying to get back into this. Down by 2 now. And Westbury fans are starting to chant for their defense. A high pass kept in by Majors. And now a 3-point shot, no good. And a loose ball foul. It'll be Westbury ball. Westbury with a really good chance of tying this game up or perhaps take the lead. Now James Buchanan fans making noise for the defense. We have a good one here, ladies and gentlemen. Our first Friday night hoops of 2024. And now that ball poked free. Sound could not hang on. And now a foul, and it will not go in. But 2 free throws coming up for the Rockets. That's the second foul on Jackson Bauer. And now Jake Miller going to the free throw line for the first time today. And first one doesn't do any favors for him. It goes, bounces around, and doesn't go in. Michael Weaver now going in for the Mustangs. Westbury cheerleaders making a lot of noise, but Miller sinks in the second free throw. And now the wild pass goes out of bounds. I think they just said James Buchanan ball. And it's actually Westbury ball. Now whistle blown here. There's 6:39 to go. And now finding Kenny Grebo is Mason Sano. Back over here to Sano. Very exciting game here. One of these two teams is going to win their first game in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division this season. And now a reach and foul. Foul is on Hayden Fleischer for his second. Both teams with 2 fouls in the fourth quarter as Jim Bell is coming back in for James Buchanan. And Mason Sano trying to get something going, and he commits the foul. Mason Sano with his second foul. Not a shooting foul, however. So JB ball. In the Majors. Here's Jim Bell. And a corner 3, no good. Off the glass, no good for Rainier. Offensive rebound, and now a shot, and all the time in the world, no good for Jake Miller. And another offensive rebound for James Buchanan. And a high shot, and that is good for Jaden Rainier. Back to a 5-point lead, and Casey Sutch, or excuse me, Michael Weaver with a 3-pointer. Michael Weaver, the 3-point specialist from the corner, and back and forth we go. Shoot, I didn't even see who scored that last 3-pointer. Oh, thank you. That was Jake Miller for a 3-point range. Back to a 5-point game, 49-14, and we didn't start our game clock again. There was 5:29 to go. And West Prairie calls a timeout. Back and forth we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're in for a wild finish here. Still 5:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. Just when you think that West Prairie gets the offense rolling, James Buchanan's right back into motion with a 3-pointer of their own. We have seen that 3 times today. And it's a full timeout, but we can't stop talking. I mean, this is really unbelievable what both these teams have been able to do. A 5-point lead for James Buchanan. The West Prairie Mustangs haven't had the lead since they were up 3-0 in the first quarter. A lot of green and white here. In each of the last 2 seasons, the West Prairie Mustangs and James Buchanan Rockets each split 2 games in the last 2 seasons. James Buchanan has a serious lead. James Buchanan has a 4-2 lead over the Mustangs since West Prairie moved to the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. But here we go. Didn't really get a chance to catch our breath. The fans did, but I didn't. So here we go. So discussion on the scores table here. Before we resume action. 3 fouls in the fourth quarter on West Prairie. 2 on the James Buchanan Rockets. Don't know what the discussion is on the scores table here. They're probably trying to figure out who scored that last 3-point shot. But the score that you see on the bottom of your screen is correct. 49-44 for James Buchanan. Just a crazy turn of events here. A crazy game. Both these teams looking for their first win in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. And I think they're looking at the scoreboard for something. And all good on the scores table. So here we go for the West Prairie Mustangs. James Buchanan not going full court pressure on the defense here. They're going to try to they're giving Mustangs some breathing room here. One thing's for sure, you do not want to leave Michael Weaver open on the court like he is now. Michael Weaver, 3-pointer! That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Weaver is a beast when it comes to 3-point range on the corner. And now it's a 2-point game. And now a 3-point shot to get it back. No good for Miller. Yeah, you give Michael Weaver any breathing room from the corner, you're in trouble. And now there is trouble for West Prairie. Drew Krause getting a 3-point shot. And it's a 3-point shooting contest here for both these teams. As now West Prairie calls a timeout. Unbelievable. This has turned into a 3-point shooting contest here. Both teams with 2 3-pointers in the fourth quarter. Michael Weaver with 2 3-pointers from the corner in the fourth quarter. That's his 3rd 3-pointer of the game. Michael Weaver now with 13 points. It's only a 32nd timeout for West Prairie. Just crazy here. High scoring game. But James Buchanan up by 5. The atmosphere here is electric here. What a game that we have for our first Friday Night Hoops edition of 2024. And now a costly turnover here for the Mustangs. And McSown trying to get that ball away from Drew Krause. West Westbury cheerleaders, Westbury fans, the Westbury bench making noise for their defense. A high pass from the corner, and now danger here, and out goes in for Jake Miller. We are now halfway through the fourth quarter, and the Mustangs down by 7. They were down by 12 earlier in this game. That was the largest lead for James Buchanan in this game. Now here is Sano. Now a back screen there for Kriebel. Here is Weaver. Weaver over to Casey Such. And now ball is tipped. And it'll be JB Ball. Westbury head coach Tom Smee was trying to point towards the Mustangs, saying that was our ball, but not to be. Chance Buchanan up by 7. Any score here will be big for the Rockets. And now a high pass and almost taken away by Weaver. Good job on the defensive pressure, and now a reach-in foul is going to be called. Or no, offensive, a turnover. It's a walk. Good pressure from Mason Sano to draw the walk. And there's the walk right away. Costly turnover for the Mustangs. Got the ball right back, but then they turn it over right back. It's getting loud here, and the whistle blown and out of bounds. James Buchanan ball. Westbury fans making a lot of noise for their defense. Now here's a shot and a foul, and count it. Jim Bell all fired up. And that just silenced the Westbury crowd in an instant. Trying to make this a 10-point game now is Jim Bell. Foul was on Ken Kriebel for his first. And the end one is no good for Bell. Offensive rebound, however, for James Buchanan. And now taking it himself, and Kriebel got up too high and lands on Drew Krause. And Krause going to the free throw line shooting 2. Second foul on Kriebel. Now Drew Krause shooting 2. And first one rolls in and out. And now James Buchanan's going to call a timeout. 2:17 to go here at Westbury High School regulation. It's a 9-point lead for the Rockets. And one more free throw coming up for Drew Krause. After this, James Buchanan timeout. Coming up in 2 minutes and 17 seconds, we'll have our Westbury Athletic Department post-game report. We'll have final game stats for both teams. We've got to go over a lot of stats here today. We'll announce our Westbury Athletic Department player of the game. And what's next for both teams, what's next for us for Westbury Broadcasting, updated records, and so much more coming up on the Westbury Athletic Department post-game report in 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Not literally, of course, but you know what I mean. So it's a full timeout for James Buchanan, and now Drew Krause We're going to make this a 10-point game with one more free throw. Player fans making a lot of noise. And the second free throw is no good. Rebound by the Mustangs. And you got to hurry up here. Here's Weaver. As we approach the final 2 minutes of the game here. West Prairie down by 9. And trying to pass it back, but intercepted. As we're now in the final 2 minutes of the game. And an intentional foul. Foul is on Mason Stano for his third. And now James Buchanan in the bonus. 5 fouls for the Mustangs in the fourth quarter. As now it's going to be Jaden Rainier going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. And he sinks in the first. That could very well ice it for the James Buchanan Rockets. And second free throw also good for Rainier. And now out of bounds, it'll stay with the Mustangs. Good effort there for Ty Grove. And now wide open lane, and that is 2 points for Braden McKeever. Another foul here. And now it's going to be Jay Rainier going to the free throw line once again. Third foul on Hayden Fleischer. And first free throw is good again for Rainier. Second free throw also good. Rainier now 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And Brandon McKeever straightaway free, just short off the rim. Stays in, nice shot for Sano, and no foul on the shot, and James Buchanan with it. And here's the shot, just a bit short. Good defensive stop for Weaver. West Prairie knows they have to foul. And now there is the foul. That's now the fourth foul on Hayden Fleischer. And once again is Rainier going to the line shooting 2. And he hits 5 in a row now. Jay Rainier, good free throw shooting. Can he make it 6 in a row? And he won't, but it goes out. And 1 second comes off the clock, and it'll be West Prairie ball. Now have 4 West Prairie Mustangs with 4 personal fouls. 1 minute to go here, and it looks like Jason Buchanan's going to walk away with a big win. And Mason Stano, 3-point desperation shot, no good. Try to be kept in by Fleischer in the final minute of the fourth quarter. This is going to go down as a tough one here for the Mustangs, but big redemption here for James Buchanan. We'll talk more about that on the post-game report. And now a hard foul, intentional foul. Jackson Bauer committing the foul. And once again, it is Jaden Rainier going to the free throw line shooting 2. And now we go. And now they're just bringing up everybody up. Or was this a technical foul? I didn't see a signal, but Rainier makes the first one. Oh, Was this a technical foul? I didn't see any signal for it, but apparently there was, and Rainier hits both. Wow, so that was a technical foul. Technical foul was called on Jackson Bauer. Wow, I don't know about that. That was an intentional foul, but that doesn't mean it's a technical foul. And it's a live ball. Lots of confusion here on the court right now. Yeah, I think a lot of West Prairie fans are questioning, like, how was that a technical foul? I have no idea. But here we go once again with Jaden Rainier going to a free throw line shooting 2. That is the 5th foul on Hayden Fleischer. He just fouled out of the game with 6 points. So now we're going to see Brandon Drumheller come in for the Mustangs. And the first free throw is good. Jaden Rainier sinks in another. And second free throw also good for Rainier. Rainier, a very good free throw shooter. And final 30 seconds. Jaden Rainier, 90% free throw shooter tonight. 9 for 10. And now there's no foul called. And West Prairie coach is saying, don't foul. This game is all but over. Is over pretty much. And the James Buchanan Rockets, a tough loss for them on Wednesday, but then they hit the road and get their first win of the season in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division for the James Buchanan Rockets. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the West Prairie Athletic Department halftime report. 65-49 the final for the James Buchanan Rockets on the road against the West Prairie Mustangs. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the post-game wrap-up. And we are back here for the West Prairie Athletic Department post-game report. As you can see on the bottom of your screen, the James Buchanan Rockets with redemption here tonight. The James Buchanan Rockets suffered a tough loss against Shippensburg this past Wednesday. That gave Shippensburg their first win of the season this past Wednesday. And that was a 64-8 final. And this time, it's a totally different story for the James Buchanan Rockets, getting their first win in the Mid-Penn Conference Colonial Division against a very strong West Prairie Mustang team. Yeah, a big win for James Buchanan. A tough one here for the Mustangs here tonight for West Prairie. Final game stats here for both teams. First for the West Prairie Mustangs, 2 points for Jackson Bauer, 2 points for Kaden Kriebel, 4 points for Brandon McKeever, 6 points for Hayden Fleischer, 8 points for Mason Sano, 13 points for Michael Weaver, and Casey Such led the way for the Mustangs with 14 points. He had 12 of those points in the first half. For the James Buchanan Rockets, 2 points for Avery Hoffeditz, 4 points for Ty Grove, 6 points for Nate Towns, 8 points for Jim Bell, 14 points for Drew Kraus, 15 points for Jake Miller, and our West Perry Athletic Department Player of the Game, Jaden Rainier, with 16 points. He went 9 for 10 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. And he was the one who got away with it, and he gets 16 points. Here's our West Perry Athletic Department Player of the Game, Jaden Rainier, right number 21 for our James Buchanan. The West Perry Mustangs dropped down to 2-10 overall, now 0-6 in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. West Perry will be looking for their first win in that division next Tuesday here at West Perry High School, when the West Perry Mustangs take on the Shippensburg Greyhounds for a 7:30 tip-off on Tuesday night next week. For James Buchanan, they improved now to 2 wins and 11 losses overall. 1-5 now in the Mid-Penn Colonial Division. James Buchanan will return home on Tuesday when they take on the Big Spring Bulldogs at 8 o'clock Tuesday night. Our next broadcast here on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel, we have a doubleheader on Tuesday. Tuesday, January 9th, when we have West Perry Bocce Ball taking on the Halifax Wildcats at 3:15, followed by West Perry Boys Basketball against Shippensburg at 7:30 Tuesday night. That's our next broadcast here on the West Perry Athletic Party YouTube channel. That is going to do for us here at West Perry High School. On behalf of our athletic director, Ryan Anderson, our public address announcer, Brent Anderson, our high school principal, Christopher Casian, our superintendent, Jeff Coons, and all of us here at West Perry High School, I am Alex Wall, the Golden Pipes of West Perry Athletics, saying so long from West Perry High School. This has been a presentation of West Perry Boys Basketball against the James Buchanan Rockets, exclusively on the West Perry Athletic Department YouTube channel. Your final score on this one, James Buchanan wins it 65-49. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend.